Hi, this is Dr. Bharadwaz. I am CEO and Chief Doctor at Fidicus Homeopathy. Today we will discuss on etiology of the disease. Etiology means causes. What are causes for the diseases? First important cause is sporadic or idiopathic. Means no one knows the reason. So without any reason, these abnormal prion proteins are produced in your body. That is idiopathic or sporadic. Next one is familial or genetic. If there is a mutation that is related to prion protein in your family, the penetrance of this gene is more and you may inherit this disease from your forefathers or any of your blood relatives. Next one is acquired. Acquired means you are getting this from the outside. First interesting and the rare reasons is cannibalism. Cannibalism means any species, if it eats its own species, it is called cannibalism. For example, we have heard and we have seen in papers or videos or in news that there exists a human tribe that will kill and eat another human beings. That is known as cannibalism. When there is cannibalism in a particular group, and they tend to eat the brain and spinal cord of other human beings. This is one of the reason for this disease. Next one is iatrogenic. Iatrogenic means hospital acquired. When there is a transplant, for example, previously there used to be a dura mater transplant. Means there is a layer in the brain that is known as dura mater. When there is brain injury to the normal person, this dura mater is taken from the dead body and it is added to the normal person to protect it. In the same way, there is corneal transplant where you can transplant. This is normally known as eye transplant, in which they transplant the cornea. Even this can infect a normal person. Previously, what used to happen is from the dead bodies they used to extract growth hormone, and this growth hormone is injected to the normal person. Even such practices used to cause prion disease. Next one is surgeon's blades or knife. If surgeon uses blades or knives to operate on the brain or spinal cord of a person and the same instruments are used to other person, this can also transmit the prion disease. And also rare forms are blood transfusions. In some cases where the blood transfusion has occurred, has transfused this abnormal prion proteins into another person. This is iatrogenic. Next one is you can acquire this from animals. So if you eat the brain and spinal cord of the animals having this disease, you can also get infected with this prion proteins. Among this, top one is mad cow disease or spongiform encephalitis. What happens is this is a disease of cattle. If the cattle are infected with this prion protein and if you eat the brain and spinal cord of that cattle, so you can get this disease. Next one is scrapie disease. Scrapie disease occurs to goat and sheep. If you eat the brain and spinal cord of a goat or sheep that is infected by this scrapie disease, that is suffering with this scrapie disease due to infection of prion proteins, you can get this disease. Third type of disease that occurs in deer, elk or moose or specific type of disease, this is especially in US, this is chronic muscle wasting disease. If you eat the brain and spinal cord of deer, elk and moose which belong to the family Cervidae, if you eat the brain and spinal cord of these animals and if these animals are suffering with chronic muscle wasting disease, then you are going to get this prion disease or Creutzfeldt Jakob disease. And coming to the instances, 85% of the diseases are due to sporadic. Only 15% of the diseases are due to genetic causes or due to acquired causes. It means by eating the brain and spinal cord of other human being or other animals. It is only 15%. 85% is due to unknown reasons. It happens spontaneously without any reason in some groups of people.